Alrighty, friends. It's that time again for some more Fire Emblem Heroes nonsensory. Okay, so we have, of course, the banner, which is actually the midway point banner for this book. So that should be dropping because the banner is on the 7th, and typically it'll be like 2 days before when they do the trailer, and then usually it's the day after when we get the data mines, but we're going to be getting the data mines tonight because it's the first of the month. So first update of the month always includes the refines and all of that good stuff, as we can go ahead and quickly take a look before we get started here. Yeah, so right here, version 8.6 is going to drop 6/6/24 at midnight, so basically in like 2 hours from now. Alright, what's good, y'all? What's going on? Nothing basic. What's up, bro? Got Don Fluffles, good morning. Where do you live that it's morning, Don Fluffles? Oh, also, by the way, we're like very close to being able to spark on the Corrin banner, which I think I'm actually going to do that on camera. I only need to do 2 summons, so basically I just get 1 orb and we can spark. I'm going to go ahead and spark for Hortensia because while I was summoning, I was able to get Arcane Lucina. So the only other unit I wanted was Hortensia. And no, I do not want this guy. I don't think he's all that great. High Dragon Wall is pretty good, but like this guy himself, I'm not really impressed by. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on here. Oh, we have the voting gauntlet too. I forgot about that. All right, we're actually winning. Male Alir is somehow beating Nurgle here. All right, so I'm not going to use any flags in that case. We'll just like hop in and I guess go for the win here. Yeah, we got nothing to worry about. All of these very ancient units are no match for a legendary Alir. Alright, Vocaloid Lover, what's up, bro? Alright, Nor. We got Nor in the house. MDM1, Nils Frazier. What's up, Tacho? Doing pretty good. Hopefully you guys are doing the same. You know, I'm actually going to go ahead and do it. I'm just going to burn the flag, because typically I'll just, like, forget about this mode completely. And I'm going to end up having flags that are unused. So I'm just going to pop them right now. Okay, so that's out of the way. I want to get 1 orb real quick so we can, like, actually do the thing. And go ahead and get that spark out of the way. Also, in Hall of Forms, I was able to build this up, which I think this is worth a Form of Soul. I don't have a copy of this unit, so why not just get a copy of her with all of this shit involved? Looks pretty good to me. We got everything I wanted, so yeah, I mean, I might as well pick her up. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do RB first, because if I do this, I can get an orb, and then we can go ahead and spark on the Corrin banner. I'm going to have 0 orbs for whatever is coming out tonight, by the way, which, I mean, typically the midpoint banners, like, it's only the mythic hero that's usually, like, something crazy, and we've already seen what Hresfelger and Needhogger can do, so it's probably going to be either one of them as the midpoint mythic banner, or midpoint mythic hero. So I'm not too sure, like, how good they're going to be. We've already seen their perf weapons, and I think they're going to need something crazy in terms of passives for them to really, like, stand out right now. Alright, Zachary Facet said, I already foddered my male Corrin. Yeah. I mean, that dude is literally just high Dragon Wall fodder for the most part. Like, what has he got? Like, 27 defense or something? Yeah, that is not going to cut it. It works on the male Alir, the male legendary Alir, because at least that guy has the built-in miracle. But that's not really going to be the case for... Wait, is this even the right team? This is not even the right team. What am I doing here? This is not the Resonant Battle team. What am I doing? Okay, it's this one. Here we go. Faye Tactician, what's up? By the way, you guys excited for the refines? We've got some pretty cool refines tonight. Fallen Ike, of course. Hopefully he ends up back in the spotlight. And then we also have one for Nemesis, who I actually was building Nemesis. I have him at like +4 or something. And the only reason I stopped was because it didn't really seem like there was much point continuing building him after like all the power creep that happened before I could finish him. But I mean, I would certainly like to get him done if that's possible. If he ends up getting a really sick refine. Alright, Lee J. Hey, Atacho. Got super lucky with the Legend Banner and got 2 Ericas. Or 2 Emblem Ikes, rather. And Emblem Marts to finally give the rings and fodder. Yeah, the ring mechanic is definitely the best thing they've done in recent years. Way better than the attuned heroes, I think. I was very disappointed by the attuned heroes. They're just rearmed heroes with an echo skill. Like, come on, that's not special enough. I'm going to actually burn this turn here. Because I don't think... Actually, Edelgard probably could have tanked one of these two. Like, probably Yilgar, if I had just, like, gotten rid... How many active bonuses? We only have 3. But then I could have popped, like, one of these two's duo skills, and then we would have gotten 4, so we would have had this encounter with Prime. But I guess it doesn't matter. Double Edelgard. There's no way we're going to lose this mode. Alright, Faye Tactician says, in my country now it's 9:45 a.m. Oh, wow. Very early in the morning. Josiah says, I was only hoping for male Chris. I don't know if they're going to do Chris as legendary, to be honest. Like, either the male or the female one, because they're just not very popular. And most people, even though Chris was the first, like, my unit, I think most people count it as Robin, because Robin was customizable while Chris wasn't, so like it felt more like a my unit than Chris did. Wacky Warrior, what's up, man? I hope that I can get more fodder from a banner so that I can finally build my 4th Sully. I've actually been meaning to do a video talking about like how impossible it is to build units right now. I don't know when that's going to be, but I've been very lazy in terms of being a Fate Super. I haven't really been putting out much content. So I do apologize for that, guys, but I've been busy doing other stuff lately. Alright, Nor says it's 4:07 a.m. from my country. God damn, you guys, where do you guys live? That it's so early in the morning. Insane Mind says male Shez legendary alt possible. Male legendary Shez. I would say, yeah, that's a possibility because we got the female one. How many other MCs do we need to get, though? Like, besides just... Because I think they've gone back and they've done all of the counterparts to the ones that didn't have one. So we got male Robin. We have, even though female Robin is technically Grima. I hope they don't do like a 3rd Robin legendary where it's female Robin and she's not Grima. And then they could do like one for male Robin where he is Grima. So they could possibly do like 2 more Robin alts for legendaries if they wanted to. But I really hope they don't. So then we had female and male Corrin already. We had both of the Bylets. Is there anybody else? I think that's just about it as far as MCs go. Prismus says male Shez means more Damien Haas, and I'm all for it. Oh, is that the voice actor for them? Zachary Facet says, I got a +10 female base Shez I built and could use some advice on her build. It's 9 p.m. here. Okay, so for like female Shez, she's not very difficult to build. So she was a fast axe type unit, right? So like I mean, her perf weapon is okay. It's not, like, terrible, but at this point, you probably want to give her a different weapon. So there's the Devoted Axe from the Valentine Vigard. That's a really good axe. Also, there's the Arcane Thrima, of course, from Arcane Lucina. And then for the passives, there's a lot of different directions you could go. If you want some, like, Omni-Tank capabilities, I don't know if I would say Omni-Tanking with her is going to be super viable because her defenses aren't the craziest. You could give her Lagoo's Friend, but she probably wants to be more offensively oriented with something like, I don't know, speed and defense tempo, or maybe Assassin Strike, something like that. And then you would want to go for her C skill, like either attack speed incited or attack and speed pledge. And then the A skill is a toss-up. You go for Prime 4, but I would prefer at this point like Distant Bonus Doubler. I think that's the way to go for especially infantry types. Vibing with y'all. I'm new to the game. Question for y'all. Does the Form of Soul unit retain the merges you got on them during Tempest Trial? No. The merges reset, but all of the skills you picked up will remain. So that's the good thing about it. Okay, so we did our RB run. We're not going to make it to the next tier, but we get this one orb that we can put to good use right here. So we're going to go ahead and spark now on this Corrin banner. I actually got really lucky on this banner. I pulled a lot of 5 stars. So I pulled the female Aleer twice, and then I pulled Arcane Lucina, and then I pulled somebody as a special rate 4-star. Who was a really good fodder pull. I can't remember who it was at the moment, but I was pretty happy about them. So, yeah, we walked out of here pretty good, I would say. And now we just got to do 2 more, and then... Okay, so no colorless, so we don't even have a chance to get Hortensia. I was hoping we'd get Hortensia here. Alright, Hawkeye, so no Corrins for us. And then we'll just go ahead and knock out 1 more. Maybe it would have made more sense to save an orb and then come back and, like, summon on a better color. But I guess it doesn't matter. It's not like we were going to get a 5-star anyway. Okay, so let's go ahead and spark. And let's snag our copy of Hortensia here. Alright, Vibing with y'all says, thanks, Tacho, and everyone for the response. No problem, bro. That's what I'm here for. I am here to help people. Alright, so this annoying girl of a princess, one of the most annoying of the engaged characters. I don't actually think she would have been too annoying if her voice actor, like, just toned it down a bit. I feel like they're trying way too hard to be cute with her, and it's not working, in my opinion. It's just, like, working against her. Okay, so we did that, and now what else do we have to do? Okay, we have Arena Assault, so I guess we can start there. Oh, also, by the way, I built this guy, too. So I got a +10 Fargus here. The Scallywag of the Sea. I'm kind of mad that's not his, like, his flavor text. Scallywag Fargus. Isn't that what he says when you encounter him? He's a Scallywag of the Sea? Or somebody says that in FE7. I don't remember if it's Fargus, but... It might have been Dart or someone. Yeah, but how do we have Fargus and we don't have Dart? Like, what the hell? What is going on with their unit choice releases for recent times? They haven't really been releasing the like obvious choices for units. All right, Veronica says I got like 3 Emblem Ikes, 2 Emblem Marts, a Life Male Aleer, or Legendary Female Aleer, and a Mythic Lumera from the banner. Insane Mind got Ike, Lucina, 2 Legendary Shez, Cavassar, Faye, or Fa rather, and then Marth for the Spark. Alright, sounds like you guys had some pretty good luck just like I did, so... Yeah, it seems like the Corrin banner actually served its purpose well for a lot of people. Alright, Leo Altavez says that's an exotic build. It's not really a build. It's just whatever scored the highest, because he's just going to be a score bot for me. I mean, ideally, I would like to give him some good stuff, but right now it's just whatever's a gold border skill that I have available that's not too valuable, just give it to him so I can score better. His weapon is really good for Arena, though. He gives the attack and defense up 6 and the warping, so, like, you'll notice my teams don't really have Guidance 4 or Soaring Guidance, so, like, this is kind of the next best thing. Especially for this unit here that can't move an inch. Like, she's just trapped and can't go anywhere, so being able to warp with her is very, very helpful. Alright, Calvin Nguyen says, Dart's stuck in the desert finding the ocean seal. Yeah. I guess Hawkeye left them behind, right? Okay, this doesn't look too bad. Thankfully. Might be tricky getting all the kills with Lyn, though. Alright, Vocaloid says, I have terrible luck in this game recently. I don't know why. I typically have better luck when I summon off camera. I don't know why that is, but I have been doing that quite a lot lately because I just have better luck. Alright, of course, Sharena moves a bajillion spaces, so I think I'm just gonna pop the Dancer Veil here, right? That's probably the thing to do. Alright, let's just start by getting rid of Sharena here. Insane Man Mind says, Tasha, why does your live stream crash or lag sometimes? I actually figured it out. What happened last time was because I forgot to... Oh, what? Yo. Did Lyn just get bopped by Sharena? I wasn't even paying attention to that. Wow, okay. Alright, R.I.P. Lyn, man. Yeah, I mean, Lyn is starting to finally get to the point where she's kind of outliving her usefulness. She'd be so much better if I could get Assassin Strike on her, but I don't have that. And, like, Flared Sparrow would be really good, too. That's the problem I have with this game, though. It's just, like, you're never done building a character. In every other gacha game that I've ever played, there is a final endpoint to when you build a character and then you're finally done and that's it. You can, like, pack them up and then move on to the next unit to work on. But in this game, it just never ends. You're just, like, constantly updating builds on characters because the skill power creep is just insane, right? Like, you can't stop building a unit. They're just never done. So, it's real annoying to have to, like, keep updating skills over and over. Alright, Vocaloid says this game is a joke. Nah, that was more so me just not paying enough attention. I was too busy reading chat to pay enough attention to see that we were going to lose that one. Alright, Acid Cookies says the all Xander midpoint banner is going to go crazy. They ain't doing no all Xander midpoint banner. The odds of that are very, I would say, like, impossible to none. We should thank our lucky stars we even got Legendary Xander at all. Like, they remembered him. Oh, by the way, someone was asking why the live streams keep dying, and I figured it out. It's because I forgot to change the settings back to 1080p. Because I say this all the time, but, like, when I'm recording videos, I record them in 4K. But then when I, like, record for live streams, I do it in 1080p because I don't have the bandwidth with my internet to actually live stream 4K. Juan Camilo Ramirez Forero. Okay, I butchered that. My bad, bro. Good thing I quit this game. Yeah, I wish I could quit. Quitting is not in the cards for me, unfortunately. I'm going to be here until end of service. Okay, Sator's a very annoying unit for arena mode. You know, what I would like to see here is the damage check. I want to know if Lynn can survive Sator, because we have the Ike Ring. But it's not going to tell me, because Corrin has saved very obnoxiously. Yeah, I guess the only thing to do is just, like, wait a little bit more here. Maybe this random res build can actually, like, help us out here with Fargus. Oh, yeah, so I knew that was going to happen. We have the Dancer Veil, though, so we can go ahead and pop that if there's an emergency. And it looks like there is, in fact, an emergency here. Alright, so we got to go ahead and do this. I should have brought the Bolt Trap thing, actually. Yeah, that would have been way more helpful here. Alright, we can end Kana's turn. We'll get an extra effect off for Blade Session. And then the problem is just living Satyr somehow. Which, on the defense tile, I think we might be able to do it. Because we're also going to have her, her Emblem Ring here to help us out. And then we don't want Tiki to save, because Tiki is going to get demolished by Satyr. Oh, this guy has Join Drive Res, too. That's going to help. Just random skills, just randomly coming in handy here. Alright, can she tank it? Actually, I don't think she will. Yeah, nah, because we didn't have the special ready there, unfortunately. We would have if we had the Ike Ring, but I didn't have my special ready. Alright, Grape Juice says, I'm surprised this game is reaching 8 years and not slowing down at all. Same here. Well, it's because they've gone in the direction of just milking the whales to death. Like, they have completely stopped caring about anything else other than taking money from whales. Like, that's the way the game is designed. And you could say that's the same for other gaches too, but not so much in, like, not to the degree that this game does it, I don't think. Vocaloid says, what will you guys do if Faye died? I mean, just move on to the next game, I guess. I don't know. Play something else. Play an actually good game. I've been considering, like, maybe doing Pokemon if Faye dies and then I have to do something else. Because, like, Pokemon is a game I could just get into easily. Like, it's so easy for me. The only problem, though, is I wouldn't be able to go to VGCs. Because, like, I'm still bitter about what happened. So, like, I don't think I'd have it in me to go to a VGC. Especially not now when I'm, like... I'm going to be so much older than the people there. I'm going to feel really embarrassed about it. But, like... I can play on Showdown. I can play on the ladder. I could probably get to rank 1 if I wanted to, so... Like, that's something that I... would say I might do if Faye dies. I'm actually going to go for the special blade here. And the reason why is so we can just pre-charge Lynn's special. So we don't have to worry about her not having her emblem ring. Alright, now he says... Is that how you say... Or null? Or is that an I? My eyes ain't so good. No, Tacho, don't play Pokemon Masters. It's super expensive. I actually play Pokemon Masters, and I'm free to play in that game, and I actually have, like, damn near everything relevant. Because I skip all of the other stuff. So, like, I only summon on things that are important in that game. And a lot of it is just very good luck, too. Like, there's a lot of instances where I've just summoned things on the first multi in Pokemon Masters. Elvis says, Tasho, is Ninja Camilla still good? I would say, yeah, she's still pretty good. Not as insane as she was, like, back in the day, but you could still definitely get some good mileage out of her. She's a good unit to give Soaring Echo to as well, because she doesn't have a perf passive. Alright, Vocaloid says Masters was always rough. Oh god, Masters was so unplayable when it first came out. But low-key, though, it was actually more fun because co-op was, like, really the main thing they wanted you to do when Pokemon Masters was first, like, having its run. And then, like, halfway through, I don't know why they decided to just ditch co-op, because, like, it doesn't feel as fun without the co-op to me. But a lot of people would disagree, because, like, they would say the co-op was just toxic as hell, just relying on other people who are obviously not going to be able to put it in. Alright, what do we want to do here? Actually, on a defense tile, does Fargus beat this? Fargus might beat a Leer on a defense tile. We can hang on to that and possibly see here. Random res build fart. Yup. Wow. It should be illegal for me to kill anything with the build I've got on this guy. Fire Team Hentai. Okay. Power creep is always inevitable, but at least R Knights and HSR, I guess that's Honkai Star Rail, don't gate content if you don't have the new units. Oh, we also Gale Forced with him, too. Wow. Alright, here we go. My scallywag putting in work. This is all my resources going to good value there. Alright, awesome. Alright, now it's always the first fight that's tough. Like, the rest are going to be so easy. Because we can just use whatever the hell we want. Alright, Chase Bourne says, what time does the trailer supposed to drop? Should be in about half an hour from now. Or, like, actually 34 minutes. It could even be a FEH Channel, too. Like, we're not completely sure what it is. Seems like it's going to be one or the other. FEH Channel or a just regular trailer. Alright, Acid Cookies says, Tacho, have you ever wanted to drop FEH? I've played on and off since launch, but I don't know if I can convince myself to come back with how crazy the game is now. Well, I mean, there have been points where I've just, like, been completely out of it and not wanted to play. Like, I just don't care. But, in that same regard, I also know that resources are drip-fed so badly in this game that if I stop playing for one moment, whenever I come back, because I know I'm going to come back eventually, I'm going to be, like, lacking those resources. So I've decided to just keep on playing and for the purpose of hoarding more and more resources. This is very bad. Okay, Byleth on a defense tile. I actually should have chose a better team here that could beat him, because I don't think any of these bozos here can beat him. I think the move is to try and, like, see if we can separate these guys from the save unit. Alright, Grape Juice says, I hate that about Masters. If you don't have the new unit, you can't just win or need extreme luck in some of the fights. Well, to be fair, like, if you summon particular units like the Anniversary Blue and the Anniversary Red, you should be fine. Like, there's... what was it? I think it was year 3 for the Anniversary. They did Ash and Red with Pikachu, and, like, if you run the full Electric team with Pikachu, and Zapdos, it, like, clears all the content so free and easy. Like, you actually have no chance at all of losing if you have the full Electric team. Okay, wow, this team is really not doing anything anymore, huh? Oh, we can also... I forgot she has Firestorm Dance. We could just, like, go ahead and do this, right? Yeah, and then we just have Desperation. Yeah, now we can just bust through these guys. Alright, Dark Devious says, it kind of irks me that the Black Knight is ignored, but Ike has 4 alts. A Resplendent, Brave Ike, OG Ike, Legendary Ike, and Engage Ring Ike, while Black Knight, his rival, is locked behind seasonals or he weak. Well, I guess, but like also Ike is the main character, so of course he's going to get more. But they haven't had a villain in Fire Emblem that's ever hit as hard as Burger King. Like, he's definitely the go-to villain, I would say. So it would be nice to get more stuff for him, but we do have Zelgius alts too. Like, we have the... How many in total, if we count Zelgius? We have OG Black Knight from the Tempest Trial. We have the Ninja Zelgius. We have regular Zelgius. And then we have Winter Burger King. That's 4, right? Like, that's a pretty good amount, I would say. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Nor says Alira and Corrin are more strong if they are solo. Yeah, well, it's just a matter of us biding our time here. Yeah, like, we can take cheap shots on Corrin because he doesn't have Null C4. Which would be a good skill to give him, actually, if you wanted to ditch High Dragon Wall. Yeah, like, you see, this one's got Null C4, and she's, like, way more threatening to the team that I chose here. But yeah, this should be a wrap. We can even pop Dominance, too. We had that in the wings. Alright, then we just go for this, and that should be good enough. Yep. Alright, Shadow Demon. What's up, Shadow Demon? Good news. I can start bouncing back financially. Oh, that is wonderful. Starting Monday with my new job, the Midpoint banner. I'm not sure who to expect. What I am looking forward to, Book 5's Tempest Trial story. Oh, yeah, that's true, right? We are going to get that. So we're probably going to get, like, Ascended Regan. Maybe we'll finally get Fafnir, right? Like, how long has it been since... They had Fafnir and Fallen Fafnir in one of the data mines earlier where he was actually supposed to be a unit released. And they just never released him for whatever reason. So they could just push the button on that at any moment and just give us Fafnir. That would be cool. I think a lot of people liked Fafnir. I don't think he was like any unpopular type of unit or something like that. And he'll probably be insane too. Remember what happened to King Freyr? Like how long it took them to release that guy? And then when they finally did, he was bananas. Oh, wow. Yeah, Zelgius is kind of that guy, ain't he? Oh, man. Ike Ring plus 10 with Special Spiral 4. Yeah, this dude with Ike's Ring is pretty nasty, because Lightless Loon is a really good special. Even still, I mean, this guy is still really good even right now, right? I don't think he's fallen off too badly. Alright, I guess we're going to have to just play it cool for this turn and hopefully get a better positioning here. Alright, now he says also Masters splits their seasonal characters into 2 separate banners upon release. Yeah, that's also annoying too, but the rate of releases for Pokemon Masters is very manageable compared to in FEH, where in FEH they just flood us with like units non-stop. It's like, how many new banners do we get every month in FEH? We get a seasonal banner, we get a new heroes banner, we get a legendary banner, and each of those has like 4 or 5 units on it, counting the Tempest Trial and the GHBs and stuff. So like, it's just unit overload in FEH. Compared to Pokemon Masters, where a month will go by and you might get like 5 units and that's it. And not even all of them are worth summoning on either. So I feel like Masters is actually pretty free-to-play friendly as long as you just summon on the right stuff. Lopter Dregs says, I want promoted Assassin Volk and Dreadfighter Saber. Only issue is male. At least I know Sephiran, Leran will come. I mean, if they don't even want to do the Dawn Brigade, so like... I don't know about Sephiroth. They did give us the Christmas one. I think that's probably, in their mind, that's good enough. All right, there we go. Yeah, I mean, dude, Firestorm Dance is so cracked. It's just getting desperation for free like that is so good. Marina says, God, I wish I managed to nab Emblem Ike, but I didn't, and I'm free to play. Well, get him next time, boys. I wouldn't feel too bad, Marina, because by the time Ike comes back, he's probably already going to be power corrupt. So you're not really going to be missing out on much. Units that dominate the meta that, like, to the degree that Ike does, just, they don't last that long. Oh, wow. I thought we'd be able to kill him with the harmonic skill, but I guess not. Alright, we can do this. We'll get the desperation effect and also a lot of support from Peony there. Nor says Fafnir is dropping this year with the Book 5 Tempest Trial. I would imagine he is. Like, there's not really a reason to keep holding off on him anymore, right? Daniel San says, I hope Insys doesn't have an attuned and rearmed or ascended in the same new banner. I can't handle it. Didn't they do that one time? They did like 3 special units all at once. I think it was on the Shadows of Valentia banner with Mycen. They had like 2 Echoes heroes, 2 attuned heroes, and then like a rearmed hero or something. Yeah, it was Peony, Triandra, and then Sonya, right? And then Mycen. That's such bullshit, man. Like, how are they going to do a banner like that? It might as well have just been a seasonal banner at that point, because all the units are not added to the standard pool. Dark Devious says, if we do get another Black Knight, what do you think is the chance to have Eclipse as his skill with the effects like in Radiant Dawn, which was Luna plus Astra combo, 5 hits, and minus 50 defense to the enemy? Well, they might as well have called Lightless Luna Eclipse on the Ninja Zelgius. I don't see why they didn't want to do that. But there's a lot of naming issues in the Tellius games compared to the translations. Because, like, Ragnall is not even called Ragnall in Japanese. It's actually Etard, which they flip-flop. Because Ike does have a weapon called Etard in, what was it? In the first chapter where you get back the Grail Mercenaries, I think he comes with that sword, and it's, like, they flip the names. It's supposed to be Ragnall, but it's actually called Etard, and then vice versa. So there were a lot of weird naming, like, inconsistencies between the English and Japanese version in the Tellius games. Mycen is the imposter. Yeah, he's the only unit that's not a special character, right? Alright, now he says, well, we know why we can't call the light special Corona anymore. Yeah, that's an RIP. I mean, I think that's what Flare is supposed to be, though, right? Like, Flare is supposed to be Corona. They function a little bit differently, but I think the general idea, because Soren is the guy that had Flare, so, like, that's probably what they wanted to go for. Kage Ryuji, what's up, man? Luxus Kirby or Luxus Kirby? Insys needs to just keep the names like the JP ones. Yeah, I agree. I mean, that would help me, of all people, right? Because I still call her Fa instead of Faye. There's a lot of Japanese names I just prefer, like Shida over Keita or Sita. Like, what is Sita? That's not a name. That's a tree, right? Like, isn't Sita a tree? Sita is not a name. If your parents named you Sita, that your parents hate you. Shida, on the other hand, at least I think that sounds okay. And Kata, like, Kata is a name, right? I'm sure there's somebody out there named Kata. But what is Sita? Like, what is that? That's not a name. And then Lakche and Larce. Dude, Lakche sounds so cool. Lakche is like the coolest name for a girl. But no, we get Larce in the English version. By the way, this is a sick-ass combo here. Emblem with Duo Leon, so he can... I have the summoners or ally support with them, so... Emblem gives Leon -2 for him to pre-charge a Blazing Special. That is so dirty. You could also do Glacies as well if you wanted to. This Emblem is so good. This Emblem is, like, actually insane. The Bride Emblem. Alright, Wacky Word says Sully is a name and a word. That is true. Yeah, you could... Sully is a name and a word. I mean, there's a couple like that, right? Oh, wow. Oh, I guess that's because we didn't get her with the gold border ploys, right? Yeah, I guess we just gotta wait another turn again here. Interesting. I don't think we can get sniped here, though. Thank God for these trench tiles. Alright, Shadow Demon says, aside from Nintendo Direct coming this month, I hope this is okay with you, but there's this upcoming game releasing in November 12th, 2024, with demos on Steam and Switch that I highly recommend. Oh, you know what game came out recently that I was, like, kind of meaning to play was Thousand Year Door Remaster? But they changed a couple of the translations. I think that's a little weird. I would have just liked it to be 1-to-1 with the GameCube release. Thousand Year Door, now that's a good Insys game. You want to talk about good intelligence systems? That was them at their best when they made Thousand Year Door. I just absolutely adore that game. Marina says Kata's probably a name. It's based off the Latin word for cloud. Okay, so her name is Cloud then? She's a Final Fantasy character? If that's the case. Stahl in Japanese is sort. I remember some of the Japanese names for Awakening, because the Japanese version came out way earlier than the English one. That was before they were doing, like, same-time releases for Fire Emblem. I think Darja was actually Saria, right? And I was actually calling her that for a while, Saria. Just because I was so used to the Japanese name. And then, like, Cordelia was Tiamo. I don't know, like, is that supposed to be, like, Spanish? Like, I think that means love or something in Spanish. Because she's got, like, hearts all over her. Lots of Shirenas lately. I think I've seen Shirena on just about every team I've fought. She is a very common unit, isn't she? Alright, why don't we go with our own Shirena then, if that's the case. We'll counter Shirena with our own Shirena. How about that? Saria officially. Well, Saria, right? It's spelled S-A-R-I-Y-A, right? And then Dr. Ratio Fact says, Tiamo, yes, it means I love you. But I think it was Tiamo. It's something like that, right? It's close enough. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Like, you can't expect Japanese people to also know Spanish. Alright, what do we want to do here? Actually, there's quite a lot of things we could do here. I wonder if I initiate... Well, certainly if I get Lucina's thing to go off, right? We should be able to get this KO. I think I'm going to do it like this. So we repo here. And then we go there. And then we swap here. And now we get the extra action with Lucina. Okay, I wasn't expecting Lucina to get bopped by Sharena, though. Oh, wow. At least we have items, right? We could just pop the Dancer's Veil. Oh. Well, a lot of help that did us. God damn you, Satyr. Yeah, wow, okay. I didn't know Lucina was at that much of a disadvantage against Sharena. Okay, we gotta do everything then. Hold on, we have no quarter on her. Let's pop the Special Blade. Okay, there we go. Now we can get the KO. And then we'll get our extra action on our own Sharena here. Wow, that... Dude, that was a catastrophe. That whole opening sequence. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's get the attack off on Alear first, I guess. Or hold on, do we want to go after Byleth? Yeah, I guess let's do Byleth first. Or does it even matter? No, I guess we'll do... We will do Alear first. Because if I go against Byleth, I might not have enough HP to beat Alear. So let's be mindful of that. Alright, Nothing Basic says trailer / FEH Channel in 15 minutes. Alright, so we're doing alright in terms of time, I guess. Wow, I feel really dumb now, because I summoned specifically to get this Lucina, because I thought she was pretty good. Can't even do nothing against a unit with color advantage, apparently. Maybe I overestimated how good this Lucina was. This is my first time using her, though, since I got her. Like, I did the SP training, and then that was pretty much it. I didn't actually use her after that. Alright, Kakeru Yuji says, I got 2 Sharenas, and so decided to give Rearm Lucina Excel and no quarter for duping. That is a very good idea. I gave my Lucina no quarter and Prime 4 because I just had so many copies of that stuff from the... What was that? I think it was the Hero Rises banner where I did one Spark, I ended up getting Claude, and then I sacked him to Attune Peony to get, like, all his stuff. But yeah, Excel is a really good skill to dupe right now if you have it. Calvin says she didn't hit Sharena with Sabotage. Oh, that's possible. That could be why we didn't do enough damage there. We still swapped, though. We should have had Treachery active on her. It's crazy that she couldn't kill with Treachery up. That's how good Excel is, man. That Excel giving you all that non-pierceable DR is just something else. Okay, so this is our last fight. And this guy apparently loves his dragons because it's a full team of them. Damn near all of them have Scowl here. Hold on, do I have Robin? I think I want to use Robin for this, so we get like, what's it called again? We get like Rally Spectrum and we can just bite through their Scowl. I don't know if I have Robin with the right blessing, though. Yeah, I don't have him with the right blessing, so we can't do that. Yeah, he's got the Astra blessing. And then the other one probably has Astra as well. Yeah. Okay, so... Man, Ike without his special is kinda iffy here. This is gonna be interesting. Do we want to run it like this? I feel like we probably should run something else. But this was the last team that I had set up, so... What do we want to do here? Do we even have anything else that would be good against this stuff? I guess Ira would be good. Lilina maybe could work. Yeah, because Scowl doesn't work on AoEs. Maybe Lilina would be okay there. That's probably about it. Yeah, we don't really have too many options left here. There's not much to work with. Oh, dude, Brave Tiki. She is effective against Dragon, ain't she? And then she has her auto special charge. Wouldn't that be something if Brave Tiki could, like, do something here? Alright, Merrick is not good against Scowl. Bunny Sonia would probably be okay. Yeah, there's really not too many options here. All right, we'll try with Ike. We still have a bunch of mulligans, I think. So we can go ahead and do Ike and see how he does. I'm not super confident, though. Also, I don't have a very good dancer on this team. Like, typically when I run Ike, I have a dancer with better effects. But I don't have too many units with good blessings for Light Season right now. Marina says, am I misremembering, or is there a DLC emblem with an overheal ability in Engage? I'm scared for whenever that arrives in Fae. What is that, overheal? What does that mean? Is that like what Tiki does? I know Tiki gives you an extra life bar, essentially. The Tiki ring is so busted. I'm so glad I didn't get the DLC. Like, it would have just completely trivialized the game. And that was not what I was going for with that. Oh, this is a near save core and interesting. Yeah, we're pretty much free to initiate anyway, though. That doesn't really bother us at all. We can attack first with Loki, I guess, just because. Why not? It's not like he can reach us here. Scarecrow. What's up, Scarecrow? I'm praying we get a Jugdral Summer Banner. Oh, there's definitely going to be an Engaged Summer Banner, I think. Hopefully Gold Mary is on it. we got to get some Gold Mary action. She's the last of the Three Houses characters that or Engaged characters that I really want to get. So I'd be pretty happy with a Gold Mary. And then they could do like Summer Yunaka and like all kinds of other summer characters that are popular. They did Summer Ivy already. Who else is popular? I guess like Tamara maybe. Wow, Myrrh just out here holding her own, huh? I don't even have, like, Firestorm Dance on Mirabilis. That's annoying. I guess we'll dance anyway. We'll just do it. Yeah, let's get rid of Korin here. Alright, Kakeryuji says I still need to get Mythic Loki. Yeah, Loki, I mean, you don't really need her if you have the Duo Loki. Or the Duo Thor, rather. I think that unit is good enough. Although, of course, the Mythic one I think is better, but she's not, like, better enough where she invalidates the Summer Thor. Alright, Radiant says, I want my Summer Himbo. Boucheron. Oh, Boucheron fan in the house. Okay. Who was Boucheron again? Was he the chef? Boucheron. That's a very familiar name. I can't remember exactly who it was, though. Or, no. The chef... Wasn't the chef Pandreo or something like that? I completely forgot who was who in Engage. Like, the names, I don't remember exactly. No, Pandreo was the party animal guy, wasn't he? Dude, literally, how can I possibly forget, like, who these characters are when I played Engage not that long ago? This is embarrassing. Okay, I guess even with Scowl, Ike is just, like, too good. Even without Radiant Ether, this dude is still, like, clapping cheeks here. Or Great Ether. Yeah, why did I ever doubt Ike? Why did I think he wasn't going to work here? Of course he's going to work here. He's Ike. Okay, the party guy is Pandreo. So who was the chef guy then? Alright, Veronica says the chef was Bonet. Ooh, okay. Alright, Bonet. I completely forgot that guy's name then. And then there's also, Panette would be a really cool unit to get. Like the Halloween-looking character. I know a lot of people want her. Man, there's so many people still that we got to get from Engage. Hopefully they give us the goods, though. Alright, now he says I want Zelkov and all his emphasizing goodness. Zelkov is pretty cool. You know, I actually benched Yunaka for Zelkov, which was a bad idea. I should have just used both of them. Because, like, daggers are so OP in Engage. There was actually, like, no good reason not to use both of them. But, I don't know, man. Engage, I felt like every single time I got new characters in Engage, they were just better than whatever I had that I was using. So, like, I never really had a finalized team. I just kept on swapping with new stuff that I kept getting. Like, the complete opposite of Fire Emblem, like, mentality, right? Like, you get these characters that are pre-promotes, and they're supposed to be better if you level them up and get them raised. And then you get the, like, post-promote characters that are okay at the time you get them, but then they don't really age too well, and they don't have good growths. Not really the case in Engage. It was completely backwards. Like, all of the early stuff sucks, and all the late stuff is better. Okay, we got 3 minutes until go time for this trailer, so I don't know. There's not really anything else for us to do here. Yeah, we can just sit tight and chill out until 3 minutes go. And then we can take a look at whatever they got cooked up. Almost top 100, pretty good. Should be able to hold that. Alright, let me go ahead and open up X and let's start looking for that trailer. Oh, actually, yeah, we should turn the overlay off here. Alright, hopefully it's nothing that I have to summon on, whatever it is, because, like, your boy has no orbs. Getting a must-summon character right now would not be good. Luckily, though, I don't think it is. It's probably not going to be. Okay, the trailer is not up yet on X. It's not up on YouTube either. Or the FEH Channel even. It could be that too. Like, it could be anything at this point. Alright, Marina says Marin is absolutely broken. Yeah, a dagger unit on a mount? Like, come on. Yeah, pretty much all of the mounts are insane and Engage. Like, I think Chloe is probably the only early unit that can hold her weight later on in the game. Like, Chloe is the only unit I think I kept from start to finish. And then, like, Ivy was nuts. Hortensia was nuts. Leo Alcevez says, Tasho, you don't have a new scene for showing videos? What do you mean by new scene? You mean like overlay? I mean, I guess I could. I could make a new one for the live streams. Typically when I do videos, though, I just use whatever the characters are. Okay, so we have a FEH channel. It is a FEH channel, as I kind of thought, but wasn't, like, completely sure. So let's go ahead and pull this up. I also need to grab some headphones, too, if this is the case. Because I'm going to have to listen to Faye the Owl and her rantings. Alright, guys, let's get this show on the road here. Oh, let me also take off the audio that I have playing, because we're going to be listening to Faye the Owl here in a sec. Alright, headphones plugged in. I should also set the audio a little bit better here so you guys can hear the live stream. Alright, we don't want to make it too loud, but I'm not sure like exactly what the right amount of loudness would be. Let's say like maybe a -6. Alright, let me know in the chat, by the way, guys, if the video, the FEH channel, is too loud or if it's good. Because I can't tell.
Flap, 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 flap. Flap, 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 flap. Faye. Oh, hello, summoners. Hey, my feathers are soaked through from that sudden downpour. Excuse me a moment.
Oh. Sorry to cut everybody off. I forgot to hit record, too, so we can upload the video. So I guess... Alright, here we go, guys. Hey, what's poppin', fellas? It's your boy here, and we back. We got some more Fire Emblem Heroes, and we have a FEH channel, surprise, surprise, for the Midpoint. So we're going to go ahead and run this and listen to what Faye the Owl has to say. It's 15 minutes, so let's just go ahead.
There we go. Now then, I, Faye, have gathered all sorts of exciting news for you. So sit back, relax, and get ready for the latest information on the Fire Emblem Heroes game. It's time for FEH Channel. Let's get started. How about... Oh, this one.
Oh, it's Bunny Girl. You know who she looks like? She looks like Pecco Mama. If you guys know the VTuber Pecco Mama. Basically like Pecora's mom. That's who she reminds me of. Oh, dear dude. And then some brown skin guy. Alright, looks like Deer Dude is not gonna attack Ratatoskr. What is going on here? So is Pecco Mama Ratatoskr's mom? And then who is this dude? Guys, I have no idea what we just saw.
It seems the mastermind has shown himself. Not only that, but there were some others I've seen before too. The woman covered in bandages, and that muscular man. Their identities have been a mystery to us. But now they're taking center stage. The woman covered in bandages is Haythrun. It appears she has very powerful healing capabilities.
AKA Pecco Mama.
If I could just get a little healing for my soaked heart over here. And that muscular man is Eikthrnir. He didn't even budge when two people attacked him.
That would not have been my first thought on how to say that. What did she say? Eikthrnir? All right, let's just keep
Didn't
going.
even budge
Whatever.
when 2 people attacked him at the same time. Those legs are as thick as Yggdrasil itself. I bet
All right,
he could
man's
even
got
carry
tree
a
trunk
Jotun
legs,
on his
basically.
back. I wish I had a body like that. And this is Larather. Looks like the leader of the Quieting Hands has finally shown himself. And with an incredible power, he is the avatar of Yggdrasil. And they say he buries hearts. Ooh, hey. He wouldn't do anything like that to Ratatoskr, would he? If he does, I'll never forgive him.
I mean, she looked dead, don't she?
Get ready for the action-packed second half of Book 8 that is set to start at 12 a.m. Pacific Time on June 7th.
Okay.
Next up, the Book 8 Midpoint Celebration. A series of celebratory events will commence on June 7th. Here are some of them now. First, a celebratory login bonus. For 10 days during the active period, you'll receive these rewards each day you log in.
800 grails, pretty good.
Next up is the first series of celebratory quests. These quests are for the main story up until Book 8, Chapter 7.
Gotta love that, right? 3 orbs. Look at all the 8s, by the way. We got 80, 80, 8, 8. And then these multiples of 8 there. 24k and then 16k. But no, 3 orbs.
Be sure to brush up on
I don't even know why I bring that up anymore.
Jumping into the second half of Book 8. And I can't forget, there will be some daily new hero summoning event revivals. We welcome the return of 11 new hero summoning events that will focus on rearmed heroes and ascended heroes.
Oh.
You can choose a focus hero to add to your barracks after you summon 40...
Okay, so we get a spark on all of these. Basically, all of the rearmed and ascended banners are making a return. This is pretty good. Because, of course, the rearmed heroes just go up and up and up in value the more they release busted skills like Attack Speed Excel and Lagoo's Friend 4 and like stuff like that. So, if you want to go for them, knock yourself out, I guess. I can't tell anyone not to summon for an arcane hero.
Times during each of these summoning events. This is a chance to add heroes you've been seeking as your allies. Last is a brand new summoning event.
Oh.
Double a Hero Rises, bottom 8. The 4 heroes who lost in the voting gauntlet, despite their best efforts, will become focus heroes alongside the heroes who came in 9th through 12th place in the A Hero Rises vote. The 5-star focus hero initial appearance rate will be set to 6%. Plus, all summoners will be able to summon a focus hero of their choice.
So, it's almost like they heard the bitching about A Hero Rises, right? And they were like, okay, you guys want a better Hero Rises banner? Here you go. Okay, so what do we got here? On red, we have Duo Byleth and Ninja Sanaki. Then on blue, we've got Vale, Satyr, and then also Winter Edelgard. And then green is all Tina and Camilla, and Gulveig is all by herself. Huh. Is this worth it? I mean, green looks pretty good, right? Like, Altina gets better with merges, and then Camilla is one of the few units that you might want to actually plus 10 being a legendary hero. And then the 2 red units, both of them are duos. Both of them score really good for Arena, and they're just both really good in general if you get merges as well, and, like, they've got solid fodder. Seems pretty good to me. And you get 4 sparks on
40 times during this summoning event. And they can do that up to 4 times. Not only that, you can get 5 first summon tickets to use
and there's
on the
tickets
Double
too?
A Hero
Wow.
Rises bottom 8 summoning event from completing a second set of celebratory quests. Just don't forget to get them while you can. And that's it for the Book 8 Midpoint Celebration. Like many of you, I want to add all sorts of heroes to my barracks in preparation for the second half of Book 8. And next up... New heroes will join us.
Oh
for the
shit, it's
Fire
the Dawn
Emblem
Brigade.
Radiant Dawn game. I'll introduce them
Yo,
now.
is that Stefan there? Oh my god.
Leonardo's a good friend. Together, we can get through anything.
Okay, so we got Edward here.
First is Edward. Edward grew up on the streets of Navassa, the capital city of Dayan, and is a member of the Dawn Brigade.
Alright, he's gonna be
a
another
talented
goddamn god
swordsman and
sword
a
though,
pretty
but
jovial
maybe
guy.
he'll be good. Let's see.
On the flip side, he gives his partner and close friend Leonardo nothing but trouble. Which brings me to...
Okay,
My
Leonardo.
utmost desire would be to live a peaceful life in Dayan.
Leonardo is joining us too! A noble from the outskirts of Dayan, Leonardo was left utterly alone due to the war. But that's when he first met Edward!
I know.
And now he contributes
Oh,
his
that. R.I.P. Leonardo fans. That is
He first
demote
met
energy if
Edward.
I ever saw it. Oh man, no perf weapon. 2 level 3 skills. Ugh. Well, we have his stats though. Okay, so 40 HP. Probably getting +6 to attack and res from somewhere. I mean, I would just like assume it's +6. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but let's say he's at 56 attack, 42 speed, 26 defense, and then 36 res. Those stats seem okay for a demote archer, actually.
And now he contributes his archery skills to the Dawn Brigade.
You
I
won't
have
get away.
high expectations of these two besties. Don't you?
I am sorry for nothing.
Oh, it wasn't. Oh man, it wasn't Stefan. It was this dude again. What was his name again? He's the guy that has the wish blade, isn't he?
I regret nothing.
And who
All right, yeah,
we have
Jared, yeah.
here?
Okay.
Oh no, it's Jared! As general of the Navassa Occupational Army in Benyon, Jared has imposed a ruthless rule over the people of Dayan.
Is he gonna be
He's
the
a
Grand Hero
terrifying
battle?
and persistent man who works to
How
corner the
brave of
Dawn
you.
Brigade.
And then we have
New
Soap.
weapon, a new me.
Next is Soth, a thief from Navassa, making an appearance as a rearmed hero.
Okay,
He
rearmed
has sworn to
Soap.
protect Micaiah, and will do so ever more fervently with his new weapon in hand. Keep your foes busy with his one-of-a-kind special, Bane.
And then we
The
have
color
Micaiah.
green brings me so much comfort.
Really?
And last but not least,
I didn't
is
know
a two-
Micaiah liked green that much. She never wears green ever in the Tellius game, so okay.
hero Micaiah. She's wearing a striking green coat this time. Wait, is she matching Soth? That tome in her hand is green too. Aww, doesn't it make you smile? The Attuned Micaiah and Rearmed Soth new hero summoning event
Okay,
starts
so attuned Micaiah, and then Soth is, what was he, rearmed? And then Edward should probably be a 5-star, and then Leonardo is the demote. And then Jared's the GHB. I hope to God Jared has
on
Witchblade.
June 7th. After you clear his grand hero battle, Jared will join your barracks. It makes me so happy to see Edward and Leonardo working together again in Fire Emblem Heroes. Oh. Anyway, and now... the next version update is coming. Hold on to your feathers, and I'll tell you about some things to look forward to in version 8.6. Aether Raids will feature a new
Oh.
map with themes from Vanaheimr, the
Okay.
realm of light. Time to show 'em your pluck and come up with some
All right,
strategy.
hold up. Let's see here. Yeah, all these defense tiles. We got a lot of trees. Nah. No walls, man. Come on. Can we get some more maps with walls, please? I not even like... I don't want more than one wall. Just one wall right on the bottom. That preferably doesn't have defense tiles like Lost Castle. Please. Or like Spring Breeze has the annoying crags at the top that block your units. This is not any map right now that I want to use
this new map.
for AR.
Oh, not that kind of pluck! Moving on to... Fei.
Oh,
Edward and
Ashura.
Leonardo are fighting, but it seems they're completely outmatched.
Well, obviously.
Let's search for summoners to fight alongside them. Is there anyone out there willing to help?
Alright, of course they gotta get the God Killer Ike there, right?
Yay, you won! You fought together splendidly.
That's no way to treat God.
Faye! Summoners, save me! It's a new mode where you unite to fight through a string of battles. It's called United War Front.
Wait, is this co-op?
I think I'll swoop right in and give it a try myself.
Hold on. That name
Keep
makes me
in
think
mind,
co-op.
There are some special rules in this event as you fight your way through 5 challenging battles. The thing to remember is, it's a united effort.
Okay.
You'll form a team that includes another Summoner's Heroes.
Okay.
Let's see. My first opponent is this one. And now, I'll get straight to choosing another Summoner's team of heroes. Don't forget, you can check the heroes' details by holding down on their icons. Who should I choose? I'm going with this Summoner's team. What makes this event so unique is that your heroes have the chance to fight alongside another Summoner's heroes.
Okay.
So I'll swap a couple of
obviously
my
good.
own trusty heroes in too. Looks like you can swap in up to 2 of your own heroes to be on your team. No Faye! If you add heroes to your team from your
Did
army
she just say
and
no
the
Faye?
other summoner's army that are from the same title, they get stat bonuses. Oh, there are 2 heroes from the Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn game here, so voila! My team is
Okay, so I guess
complete.
you want to go for the title bonus?
And this way, the heroes on my team get stat bonuses because I have heroes from my army and the other summoner's army that are from the same title.
Okay.
With that, my preparations are complete. Next, you'll choose a difficulty setting. With my team, I'm going all in.
I'll settle this.
Hi-ya! Yeah! Look at me now! Showed you I won! Now then, on to the next battle.
Oh man, this
Will be my
dude,
next
this looks
opponent.
so much fun.
I'll form a new team and keep on winning.
Oh, you can't
Hey,
use the
hey!
same ones.
I can't dispatch Edward and his friends anymore. Apparently, in this event, you cannot add the same heroes to your team that you used in a previous battle. Just like in Arena Assault. I know! I'll take on the next battle using heroes from the Fire Emblem Awakening game.
I've got this.
All right.
Watch over me.
Hey! I won my second battle! That's it! You fight your way through a string of battles like this, all while uniting with all sorts of other Summoner's heroes. And there are no penalties for losing in this mode. So, not to worry. Just get out there, unite your team, and prepare for the war front.
Okay.
By the way, you can also set up a team to dispatch to other summoners to aid them in their battles too. Put forth your proudest
Okay,
warriors.
finally the whales can be our
In
best
this
friends.
event, you can get the
Just
rewards
borrow
you
their
see
plus
here.
10s and destroy
Try
everything.
your best to complete the mode by taking on every battle on Infernal difficulty. United Warfront is set to begin on June 12th at 12 a.m. Pacific Time. I hope you enjoy these battles as much as I do. That's all for today, Summoners. Faye! Hey! When did that rainbow show up? Ooh, I'm feeling all warm and cozy now. Oh, and a little sleepy. Now then.
All right, guys. That was pretty fire, man. I like co-op finally, and it looks pretty good. It's not real-time co-op, but it seems pretty good regardless. So you go through a chain of 5 fights. You can select an ally's team. You don't necessarily need to swap in either. Like, you have the option to swap your characters in, but you can just use the full allied team if you want to. So, like, the whales with the +10s are going to just completely wreck shop here. Hopefully the fights themselves are pretty tough. Like, let's see. They specifically didn't show any of the stats for the enemies, I don't think. So, like, we can't tell. And then Faye didn't choose Infernal. She chose Lunatic when she was doing it. So, it's hard to say how tough the fights are actually going to be. But if they're, like, Abyssal level content for the Grand Hero battles and the Legendary and Mythic Hero battles and stuff like that, this is going to be a lot of fun. And then, of course, you can just go for the bonus titles if you want to get some extra stats. But, man, they cooked. They cooked. This is way better than Affinity Auto Start, for sure. And then the Dawn Brigade finally getting added is pretty fire. Like, I mean, I would have loved this to be Stefan instead of Soth, but I guess it is what it is. And then what else was there? We getting the second double Hero Rises banner, which is pretty fire. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff in here. And then all these free summons you can do. Even if you don't want to summon on these banners up to the Spark for these, like, Rearmed and Attuned Hero reruns, you could still possibly free pull something. So, like, that's always good. And then we're getting, of course, mission rewards. So, yeah, this looks pretty good. And then, of course, we've got the new stuff going on here with Pecco Mama and then Deer Dude. So, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, guys. But, goddamn, they won me over with this United... What is it called again? United Warfronts or something? Whatever it's called. The co-op long-awaited mode. There you guys go. This is your boy Tacho signing out. So take care. And I'll catch y'all again on the flip side. Fire. Straight fire, guys. Absolutely flames. They cooked. And then we still got the refines tonight, too. Hold up. Let me head over to... Wait, should we do, like, a live... I've never done a live video for the, like, refines and stuff. Maybe we should. Hold on. I'm going to head over to the subreddit and see if they have the stuff up. Because there's, like, no reason not to, right? Like, we might as well. Since we have everybody here, we might as well just take a look at all the stuff. It doesn't seem like it's up yet, though. Oh, the Japanese... apparently, the Japanese... Let me put this on the screen real quick. The Japanese version of the FEH Channel had Soth's skills on it. So he's got, looks like, Attack and Speed Finish 4, Disarm Trap 4, and then Attack and Speed Pledge. And then his stats right there, 43 HP. He'd be getting +6 to, I guess, Attack Speed and Res here. So... Was that 51 attack? Kind of low, actually, 51 attack. But then daggers have 14 mites, so maybe that's why. All right, then 41 speed. There's no way this kid has 41 speed, is there? 34 defense, and then, what is that, 29 res? Is he really that slow? There's no way he's that slow. Huh. Oh, Vocaloid says, Silly Tacho, it's Brazen 4, is it? I guess it could be. Imagine that, them going back to Brazen skills. You know, they actually wouldn't be too bad right now, because don't they give, like, the highest unconditional amount of stats. You get like +9 attack and +10 speed from Brazen Attack and Speed 4, as long as you're below the HP condition. And it's dual phase as well. That, like, with the melt meta and the AoEs going on right now, that's actually pretty legit, right? Alright, Vocaloid says he's joking. Alright, maybe you were joking, but I wasn't. If that turns out to be the case. Alright, hold on, though. That wasn't what I wanted to see. I wanted to see if they had the, like, refines and stuff. I don't think they do, though. I mean, I would love to do all of that stuff live, but there's no telling when the actual data mine is going to be. Like, it could be within the next, like, half an hour, or it could be within the next, like, 2 hours. So I don't want to live stream that long when we don't know for sure. So I think I'm actually going to cut the live stream here, guys. And then whenever the data mine drops, I will cover it in a video. All right, Lone Wolf says he wants the bandage foot chick. Yeah, basically Pecco Mama. Yeah, Pecco Mama kind of thick. Yeah, Tasha will be peeping some of the VTubers sometimes. Not all the time, but when they play games that I like, sometimes I'll, like, check out a VTuber playing it. Alright, G-Triot says for a rearmed hero, Disarm 4 is just odd. No, I wouldn't say it's odd at all. I think that's very good. Because Disarm Trap 4 is really valuable for AR, but it's just very hard to come by. So having it on a rearmed hero, I think, is a good idea. Alright, cats, I'm going to catch y'all again later. I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream now. So thanks to everyone stopping by. And, of course, thanks for checking out the FEH channel with me. It seems like they're heading in the right direction. If they're actually listening to feedback and they're doing a co-op mode, it seems like things are trending positive for FEH right now. All right, Russian dude wants to know who my favorite VTuber is. Who is my favorite VTuber? You know, I haven't watched enough of them to really say. Like, the only ones I've seen are, like, the super popular ones that get recommended all the time. There was one that played, like, a horror game, though, that was... So it was like a Japanese VTuber who was playing an English horror game, and then all of the dialogue was in English. And it was, like, super confusing for her. Like, that was the horror for her. It was more horrible than the actual game, is that it was, like, everything was in English. But, I don't remember what the name was of that VTuber, so I can't comment on that. I think it was one that had red hair, though, if you know who I'm talking about. Alright, guys, so take care. I love y'all, and I will see you again when we get the data mines.